Are you new to War Thunder? Do you feel like no matter what you do, everyone is better than you, and you just can't get ahead? Well, look no further, new War Thunder player, because today we are looking into how to dominate low-tier War Thunder and how to become an unstoppable force. First, let's look at some mistakes you might be making and how to correct them. Mistake number 1, being blind. Now, you might have heard this before, but this is very important if you want to get good at War Thunder. Even in arcade, most new players are completely unaware of what is going on their sides and back, allowing for enemies to easily flank them. Now, how to not be blind. First, check your surroundings frequently. Do this by pressing C and looking around. This alone will help prevent any surprise flanks. Secondly, listen for engine noises. This will let you know if there are any close-by enemies. You can even use sound to hunt down enemies, but this can take a little skill, and we will cover that in another section. Mistake number 2, not knowing your enemies. Sun Tzu said to know your enemies and know yourself, and this applies in War Thunder 2. In this case, know the statistics about your enemy and your tank. Right now, memorizing all the stats about every tank would take a while, and I would recommend doing that eventually, but right now, focus on the tanks you will be facing at your battle rating and be able to identify enemy tanks you will be engaging. Now, how this will work is like this. Let's say you are in a Panzer IV C and you come across AM2A4 who doesn't notice you. You want to know these 3 things to start. 1, can I penetrate him? 2, can he penetrate me? And lastly, does he notice me? In our case here, you can penetrate the enemy, but he can get you also, but he does not notice you. So you have the advantage and can fire. Now, so you aren't sitting there for 10 seconds running this through your mind. You want to be able to do those 3 steps in under 1 second. Now, this sounds very hard to do, but you will get the hang of it very quickly. Lastly, sometimes you won't be able to pick targets like this, and you'll have to fire in self-defense. And in this case, you'll have to know weak spots on tanks. Now, we will cover this in another video, but for right now, firing at the front hull will take most tanks out in almost any tanks you use. Mistake number 3, charging right into battle. Now, at first, this doesn't sound like a mistake, but by charging into battle at top speed can be costly. Most of the time, enemies are already there, and the smart ones will be hiding in wait for you. The better course of action is drive to a zone and wait to the side of it for enemies to come. This way, you can now take advantage of bind enemies charging into battle. Just keep aware of your surroundings to make sure no enemies are going to discover your location. Mistake number 4, staying in one place too long. I've seen a lot of players find one great spot, rack up a lot of kills, but soon die because they were swarmed by enemies. This is a common mistake, but can be easily fixed. If you find a great spot, get around 5 kills and then move. If you stay in one place too long, enemy players will remember your location and come back to kill you. And if there is multiple enemies that do this, you won't last very long. The way to combat this is after a while, move to another spot, so that way the enemy can't track you. Now let's look at some ways that you can improve that you might not be already doing. Number 1, use sound to hunt tanks. By just using sound, you can tell where an enemy is, how far away they are, what direction they're going, and what tank it is by just listening to the engine noise. If you're an enemy side of the map, make sure to stop every once in a while and listen for enemy engines. Once you find one, you can track it and ambush enemies. Now, this will take some skill. If you work at it, you will have a great advantage over the enemy. Tip number 2, memorize map spots. Now, this will take a while, but by doing battles or exploring maps in custom missions, you can find overpowered locations that you can easily rack up kills with. If you combine this with your enemy's blindness, you can easily destroy most of the enemy team. Just remember to change your location every once in a while. Tip number 3, don't rely on your armor. Most low-tier tanks have poor armor, so one good hit can stop you or even destroy you. Instead, use your speed instead of your armor, as most tanks have good speed. For slower tanks, use cover as your armor. Stay behind rocks or buildings and pull out when you fire, and then back up to cover. And now, for a bonus tip, don't grind the tech tree upwards. Most new players try to get the highest BR tank they can. Now, this might be fun at first, but you'll soon find yourself after 1 or 2 deaths going into a 3.7 battle with a 1.3 tank. Instead, work on building solid lineups where every tank has roughly the same BR. This way, all your tanks should be about even, and as a result, you'll do better in battle. Now what do you think? Did I leave something out? Or did you try these tips and did great or failed? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, please make sure to like and subscribe, as that really helps my channel. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one.